What to do, real? This is your boy Charlie Cain, man. We got here represent Life After East Lake, East Atlanta documentary. History of College Park. We live on Riverdale Road, you know what I'm saying? Right across from Hollywood, the post-up spot, you know what I mean? You know where it go down at. My folk right here, man, they finna represent, let y'all know what they got going on. So y'all gotta check these folks out on YouTube, man, and whatever else they got going on, and just show some love, major love. You know, it's all about support the independent artists. Everybody, they got their own labels, mix CDs, everything that they doing on their own, and they getting their own money, their own shine. You gotta support, you know what I mean? Show love. Aight?
Salute to that boy Charlie gang, you know what I'm saying? It's Tat Breezy coming from the Southside, Jacktown, ATL, you know what I'm saying? You can find me on YouTube, SoundCloud, Breezy Does It. It's my boy Huncho Beezy. Look at No Destination.
My name Huncho Beezy. You know I'm out here with my sister, Tat Breezy, promoting at No Destination. Let's start with my city, that's the movement. That 21 Bricks and Mo coming real soon.
So chop it up a little bit.
Right now we live. We on Washington Road in Azalea Manor. This is the first apartment that I moved to after I moved out of East Atlanta. When I was 18 or 19, I think I was 18 or 19, one of them, I ain't sure which one of them I was. But this is the first place, my very own place to call home right here. Azalea Manor, College Park, Washington Road, 4555. They call it 4500. I stayed out here for like 3.5 years, 4 years, you might as well say. So I got cool with everybody that was from College Park and Washington Road. Everybody from the 4500 clique. All my little homeboys that stayed out here, man. Nick, Pat-Man, J-Roll, that boy Mark, Zach. Man, there was so many folks out here. And this was the building where my kids stayed at right here. Building 12-4 when they had moved out here. As you can see, they doing some work out here. That was the building I stayed in right there. I stayed in the 1-bedroom downstairs. Way downstairs in the back. It looked real different out here now. Cause that was in 1998. When I first moved out here. And I stayed out here for 3 years, 3.5, 4 years, something like that. A lot of things have changed out here now. I stayed in this 2-bedroom right here in 6P. Me and my homeboy Rico. But yeah, this it, man. My first apartment that I moved to after I left East Atlanta and after I left Greater Home. This where I moved to, Azalea Manor. Alright. Man, we live on Washington Road, man. Give y'all a little history on Washington Road. I left Washington Road in 2003. There's a whole lot of stuff that changed out here, man. But we at the plaza right now. The plaza and the wash house. All this right here, some of this stuff is new. But that wash house right there, that wash house been right there for so long, man. I know them folks that got rich by now. You know what I'm saying? You see the U-Haul place and the car wash. All they right here always have been right here. You see they doing work on the car wash. But then look at it right here. Now that thing back in the days, you see the blue store? The blue store was called the pink store back then. We used to be posted up at this store right here doing all type of mess. The Chevron always have been right there. You know my homeboy Slick used to work in there. But look at this. You see that right there? Concrete Business Center. Washington Road. Their red light. Their red light brand new. All that right there was woods at the time. We used to take that wood right there was a shortcut right there for us to get the red oak when red oak was up. So we used to go through the shortcut, get the red oak, go to red oak and chill, kick it with everybody, whatever. But now, as you can see, there's a street right here now. And this street go down to Count Creek Parkway. And you know, on Count Creek, they done built Count Creek Marketplace down there, where they got the Target and all the rest of that stuff they got down there. But as you can see, it still got some woods right there. On down, they done made it look real good. But you see they done put a street name right there. That used to be all woods, man. And it's just amazing how they did that. Removed all the woods, the bushes, the trees, and put a whole street right there. And all that. This is the car wash. The storage. This is where all the homeboys used to be at, man. Posted up, trapping, working. And this is actually where I stopped, where I took my little break at from selling dope. You know, dealing with the guns and all that. I had took a little short break from all that, you know what I'm saying, because this when I got put on probation, and I had to serve them 4 years on felony probation for that weed case. You know, I had the cocaine, the dope case, and I had the weed case, and they waited till I turned 20 years old because I caught the cases in between the ages of 16 and probably right before I turned 17. So they waited till I turned 20, and that's when they finally took me to court and convicted me of a weed case or whatever. And they gave me 4-year probation for that weed case, felony probation, and they dropped the cocaine case. You know what I'm saying? But this Buckingham Court right here, Buckingham Court, ain't nothing changed about this, man. This thing I always have looked the same way. You know what I'm saying? That's why I used to stay right there. It's called Washington Garden now. But back in the days, it was Azalea Manor. Man, I knew, like I say, man, I once I get out here and start meeting people and start, you know, learning how College Park worked and what was going on in College Park, I blended in, you know, just like it went there, like I've been out here forever. You know what I'm saying? Even though I went from College Park, everybody out here, man, they respected me and, man, they kicked it with me like I was, you know, from College Park. You know? Just giving y'all a little history on Washington Road, College Park. And I used to walk down this street right here every morning, man, because I had a job during my period of being on probation. I had to have a job. So I had a job for the whole period I was on probation. So I was on probation for 4 years. So I had kept my job for 4 years. And then once I found out, you know, it was coming close time for me to get out probation, that's when I told all my homeboys I was going to quit my job at the car auction and I was going to start driving tow trucks and I was going to start back selling dope. And that's exactly what I did. Once they let me out paperwork, I quit my job at the car auction. I think I drove tow truck for about another month and a half after my job at the car auction, and then I stopped doing that too. And then I just strictly sold dope, and that was in 2004. From 2004 right now to this day, I've been making it do what it do. I've been getting it in, you know what I mean? So yeah, this it, man. Washington Road, College Park, you know what I'm saying? The first part I'm gonna show y'all. Alright. So check this out right here. I be on Washington Road a lot, you know what I'm saying? Back and forth on Washington Road, serving, whatever. I got a lot of people that still stay on Washington Road, at the bottom of Washington Road, before you get to East Point. So Washington Road and Count Creek or whatever. But look at it right here. Everybody remember what was going on right here back in the days. You know what I'm saying? It always have been a hotel, but you see they're redoing it now, and you see what they're turning it to. Quality Inn. And not only that, they got the bar and grill right here now. Now you know back in the day, Washington Road, you know they right here wasn't happening, you know what I mean? But now since Washington Road ain't like it used to be, it's cool, you know what I'm saying? I done came by here a couple times and seen how we were packed, but I ain't never just went in. You know what I'm talking about? I'd have been over there at the shit. I'd have been to the Chevron, out of this slick a whole lot of time. A lot of people still come down here and trap. This bus stop been right here for a long time. You know what I'm saying? But for the people that not familiar with the College Park area, the Washington Road, 4500, Azalea Manor, all that right there. You know, people that not from Atlanta that don't really know about College Park, there's just some history for y'all to learn something about College Park. Cause y'all hear a lot of rappers talking about College Park, but y'all don't never get the full details on about nothing about College Park. All y'all hear is Old National, you know what I'm saying, Gabby Road. But y'all don't never get good details. Like these apartments right here. I remember when these apartments wasn't, they was right here, but they was called something else. And they didn't have this gate. They didn't look this good, or none of that. You know what I'm saying? But then they shut them down, and then they redid the whole apartment complex. And the way that they kind of did a little difference, but it not a lot. You know what I'm saying? They really just remodeled them, you could say. They didn't tear them down. And if they did tear them down, they didn't really change nothing because they still look the same as they did back in the days or whatever. I used to come over here all the time and just chill with one of my little homegirls. Had a little spot over here. A lot of my homeboys came out here, you know, did what they did or whatever. But they're sitting now, man. They got a little booth right here now. See the little AC unit in the booth. You know what I mean? It look neater out here, and it's more quiet and peaceful out here. But that's probably the only difference. You know what I'm saying? Mailbox right there. I think back in the day they had like 3 mailboxes out here, 2 or 3 mailboxes out here. That's one right there. Other than that, it ain't really no big difference. It just look newer, and it's quiet, and it's peaceful. You know what I'm saying? So that's it right here, man. Just giving y'all a little glance of these apartments. I forgot what they were called back in the days. But this it, man. You know what I mean? I know y'all can see all down now. Alright. This right here, all we have been right here. I think the owners done changed or whatever, but it always have been this car repair shop right here. Even when I was fixing on cars, this one right here. So a lot of people don't know that I'm a certified mechanic because I don't fix on cars no more. But that's one of the things what I was doing back in the days when I was on probation. Since I couldn't sell dope, and since I couldn't tote guns and do stuff that, you know, affiliate or involved with having guns or whatever, I had to make a way, you know, do something the right way. So I started my own business, and it was called Strictly Business Auto Care on Call. And that's when I was fixing on cars. And I had my partner Jason, my other partner Rick, man, rest in peace to Rick, man. Rick passed a couple years ago, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, we held it down for a little minute, man. And this hotel right here, this hotel always been a little trap spot for the hood. So when I did start by selling dope, this was one of the places where we came and sold dope at, you know what I mean? I mean, other than that, everybody know what this hotel is used for, you know what I'm saying? Pimping and horn, you know, and selling dope, so that's what it is. You know, you can't change that. Yeah. And so we gonna go down to the bottom of the hill, show y'all the other apartments that's at the bottom of the hill that we used to hang out at back in the days, man. You know, College Park got there's a lot of history in College Park. But like I say, people don't know because rappers, they don't talk about it. They just talk about college, they just say College Park, Old National, Garbage Road, you know what I mean? But it's more to College Park than Old National, Garbage Road, you know, stuff like that. Alright.
You going right now? Yeah. For real?
Yeah, I mean, what else you want to say? You take it on there and say?
Trying to take a picture of yourself, what? Of me? No. Nah, I was just going to talk to you for the documentary. A documentary?
Hey.
Hello, what'd you say, mama? You know what color piece I'm talking about? I said, you know what I'm talking about? Yeah, I just need to what time you going back to the house?
Yeah, man, we live on Washington Road, you know what I'm saying? College Park, 4500 Washington Road. Man, just chop it up with y'all a little bit, man. It's a hustle, man. Atlanta, College Park, East Point, Riverdale, you know, Decatur, Gwinnett counties, Smyrna, South Coast, man, you name it. One thing about Atlanta, man, Atlanta's a hustle, bro. If you can't come to Atlanta and get no money, then you ain't no hustler. You ain't got no hustle in you, you know what I'm saying? Because, man, you can get money in all type of ways, man. There's more than 1,000 ways in Atlanta to get money. It ain't just about selling dope. It ain't just about pimping. It ain't just about robbing. It ain't about stealing cars, you know what I'm saying?
Where he went at?
He went in and started selling his cigarettes right quick.
Oh, okay.
You know what I'm saying? Man, there's so many ways to make money, man. I'm talking about, it ain't just about being legal or illegal. It's about hustling, you know what I'm saying? And a hustler make money. A hustler find ways to get money. A hustler can make $1 out of 25 cents, out of 5 cents, you know what I'm saying? We can scratch them 5 pennies, turn them 5 pennies to $100. Scratch that $100, turn that $100 to $500, you know what I'm saying? Take that $500, invest that $500 into something else and make a lot more money, you know what I'm saying? That's what a hustler do. So me, Charlie Cain, that's what I represent. I represent the hustle. I don't represent the struggle because I never had the struggle. Even times when I done went to jail and I came home to nothing, you know what I'm saying, or just to start back over from the bottom or whatever you want to call it, whatever the situation is, you know what I'm saying, I always work my way back to the top from the bottom or from wherever I left off at when I went to jail, came home, no matter how long I had to sit in jail, no matter what I lost, you know, on my way to jail, whatever the cause of me going to jail, whether it was dope or whether it was guns, whether it was pimping, you know what I'm saying, whatever the situation was that caused me to go to jail, when I got out of jail, I bounced back, you know what I'm saying. So that's what I represent, man. I represent the hustle, you know what I'm saying. I can't sit right here and lie and say I represent the struggle because I don't represent the struggle. I represent the hustle. And I'd rather for people, you know, that gonna be looking into Charlie Cain, everybody that see this documentary, you know what I'm saying, if you're gonna judge me or if you're gonna try to say something about me or whatever the case may be, you know how people do nowadays. They try to drop salt on you, they try to drag your name in the dirt, you know what I'm saying, they try to do everything they can to bring you down. One thing y'all gonna know about me, one thing y'all know about Cain, is I'm a hustler, bro, you know what I'm saying. Can't never bring me down, I don't care what's going on. I don't care who stole what, who did what, you know what I'm saying. If I know I gotta get out here and get it, bro, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna get out here and get it. And I ain't gotta rob, I ain't gotta steal, I ain't gotta, you know what I mean. So that's one thing about me that y'all gonna know. I'm gonna get it in, bro. No matter what I do, I'm gonna get it in. So I just wanted y'all to know that, you know what I'm saying? Like little bro, he got that hustle, bro, selling cigarettes up here, man. You know what I'm saying? I know folks that hustle that make money selling cigarettes. You know, we got people that bootleg, you know what I'm saying? We got people that make designer clothes, designer shoes. You got people that doing all kind of stuff, you know what I'm saying? They make their own business, and their own business is whatever way they choose to make money, you know what I'm saying? The way that's best for them, what fit them, what make their money come to them, you know what I'm saying? Without them having to break the law or without them having to go to jail, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, with all that being said and done, like I said, Atlanta is a hustle, man. Georgia itself is a hustle. It ain't no reason why anybody that moved to Georgia or anywhere else, they come down here if they broke and they stay broke. They come down here if they broke. They just content with being broke, content with not having no money, content with not being able to get up and do what they want to do when they want to do it, how they want to do it, or whoever they want to do it with, you know what I'm saying? I couldn't be content with being broke. I gotta have money, I gotta eat, you know what I'm saying? And that ain't just because I got 4 kids or, you know, all this what I got, man. It ain't just because I got all that. It's just, that's my life, man. I gotta have money. I can't be broke, you know what I'm saying? Not having that going on, you know. That's why the first thing I did when I got out that paperwork, you know what I'm saying? I jumped back in the rap game. You feel me? So now I'm really finna eat, you know what I'm talking about? Alright. Just to give y'all a little history, man. Like all this right here, we already talked about all this right here. Back in the days, there used to be all woods right here back in the day, man. Back in the early, you know, from 2000 and I want to say 2002 on down. I want to say 2002 on down. Everything before that was wood. Like I say, then there came a time, you know, when they got ready to when they shut Red Oak down, and from, you know, the trend, everybody moving from Red Oak to Washington Road. That's what happened, you know what I'm saying? Like Washington Road, Red Oak, East Point, you know, all that, everything came you know, one of my Mike from Red Oak. I can't remember what happened with Mike, but the police killed Mike over there in the bushes over there, man. And it was just crazy, man, like from that day, man, and it's just like when they killed that man, bro, it was just so dirty, so low down. But like, look, it wasn't never all bushy back there, you know what I'm saying? So they chased him down, and he ran in the back there in the cut, and I believe he was trying to hit the fence because it was back then. I don't really know exactly what it was. Yeah, that's what they killed him. And then Corn, my homeboy Corn, he went from College Park, but he had been living in College Park for a long time. Corn was originally from Kirkwood, Heswood, somewhere in that area, because he went to Graham. You know what I'm saying? So people love Corn out here, man. They killed Corn, and they dumped his body in his truck. At the time, Corn had the white excursion. Everybody knew Corn as the weed man, you know what I'm saying? Trapping in Buckingham Court. Then he went to say he Manor started tripping in Zay Manor, he was selling weed. He wasn't selling them weed, you know what I'm saying? He was getting money off selling weed. That's when you can make money out of weed. Now you can't make money out of weed, but back in the day, you can make a couple dollars out of weed, and it's because of the way weed sell, you know what I'm saying? Weed don't sell like cocaine, it don't sell like crack, it don't sell like heroin, you know what I'm saying? Weed got its own way of selling and its own little couple dollars that you make out profit when you sell weed, you know what I'm saying? And that was one of the reasons why I stopped selling weed, other than it always got me locked up.
I'm trying to figure out what this nigga right here doing.
You know, I was in the high-speed chase out of town, man, and that's how I got jammed up, you know what I mean? But yeah, corn, that what they dumped about it, that what they dumped corn about it, man, when corn got killed. You know what I'm saying? That's what Mike got dumped. Then, you know, when Lil Ron got killed, they found Lil Ron dead or left. You know what I'm saying? And I don't think, I know corn murder never did get solved. I know Lil Ron murder never did get solved, and then I don't know what they did about Mike's situation by being what it was with the police, you know what I'm saying? But you know how it is when the police, man, when they do something, they don't never, you know, get blamed or accused for whatever they did because there's always a reason. They always have a story behind. They'll shoot somebody in the back. Even if they run you down and you running with your back turned, you facing forward running, you know they don't supposed to shoot you in the back, you know what I'm saying? Even if they taser you and you fall to the ground, that don't give them no reason to shoot you in your back or shoot you in the back of your head or anywhere they shoot you at with your back being turned, you know what I'm saying? It ain't no kind of way they can excuse that, they can justify that, but every time you turn around, it gets justified, you know what I'm saying? When they kill a black man, a white man, an Asian, Chinese, or whatever it is, who they decide they want to kill for the day, it always gets justified, you know what I mean? But that just was a little, a few details about the history of Washington Road, man, before all this new change was made, you know what I'm saying? Alright. going on, everybody? We live in Winkle right now, man. We shooting live in Winkle. And one thing I can say about Winkle, bro, out of all the years of Winkle being up, got an airplane going by. That's one thing about College Park and East Point, man. Y'all gonna hate if y'all ever have to come to live in East Point or College Park. Because when you're trying to sleep at night, you hear airplanes. When you get up in the morning, you hear airplanes. Throughout the evening, whatever you're trying to do, you're gonna hear airplane because it's right here by the airport. You know what I'm saying? But other than that, man, one thing I can say about Winkle, man, you gotta give Winkle their props and their credit on always being a good apartments complex, always having good management, always just keeping up with everything what's going on in apartments. You know what I'm saying? Like everything up on Washington Road, it wasn't like Winkle. Like anytime you come to Winkle, this is what you're gonna see. Even back in the days, you know what I'm saying? Even back in the day, man, when I was coming out here playing basketball with my homeboy, you know what I'm saying? My little partner stayed right there, whatever. But this how it always have been. You ain't never seen Winkle on the news. You ain't never heard about nobody getting robbed in Winkle, nobody getting shot in Winkle. And if it had happened, I ain't never heard about it, you know what I'm saying? But this just a little history of Winkle, man. You know, from way back in the early 1990s all the way to now. It's still the same. It ain't never changed, you know what I'm saying? You don't never hear nothing bad about it. You come out here, it always be just like this. You don't never hear none of the folk from Winkle complaining, you know, saying somebody did this, somebody did that, you know what I mean? So give these folks a big shout out, man, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to Winkle. All these folks that still over here. I don't even know nobody that's still over here now. But everybody that stayed over here back in the days, I knew all of them. But you know, that was like so many years ago. Everybody in the move. A lot of folk probably done passed, whatever, you know what I'm saying? But you know, it ain't the same. There's always people moving in and out, you know what I mean, wherever you go. So, that's just giving y'all a little glimpse at Winkle. We already did a little circle around the apartment one time to show y'all what it was like. And what y'all seen then is what it always be like. It don't never change, you know what I mean? Alright. Buckingham Court. This still look the same from back in the days. Ain't nothing really changed about Buckingham Court. It always been like this in the back, you know what I'm saying? We used to come back here and fix on cars back in the days when we used to fix on cars and stuff like that. And you know, there were Charles and all them had their little spots out here in Buckingham Court, man. You know what I mean? This is building right there. This was we used to fix on a lot of cars right here in the middle of the road right here. You know, Mika and all of them had their little spots out here, man. They used to do their thing back in the days. But this how it look. It still look the same, you know what I'm saying? Ain't nothing changed. Still look the same. That's it. Buckingham Court. Buckingham Court. I keep on saying Buckingham, but it's Buckingham. And this how it look. It always have looked like this. It ain't never changed. You know what I'm saying? It's different out here. The people different, you know what I'm saying? Other than that, that's the only thing that changed out here. I don't know nobody that's out here now because, you know, it's been some years since I've been out here in the area right here. But this it. Buckingham Court. Buckingham Court. Alright. You good, bro? What's up, amigo? Yeah, we live, man. You see, building R right there. This is where I started when I first started back serving powder, man. After I got all that paperwork, this was one of the places I used to be at serving. Right there at the building R right there, man. My little partner Robert, man. That was before Lil Ron got killed, man. My little partner Robert, man, he just disappeared, bro. I don't know what happened to bro, man. I ain't seen bro. Ever since the last time I seen bro was the last time I seen him, and I don't know how long ago that was, man. But these apartments, man, they done died down. You know what I'm saying? It ain't really nothing going on out here no more like it was back in, the the late '90s and early 2000s. You know what I'm saying? Beginning of the millennium, man. You know, it was a lot going on out here compared to how it is now. I guess as time go, man, things change. A lot of people change. A lot of places change. You know what I'm saying? A lot of things change. Because everywhere I done went, man, it be dead. It don't really be nobody out no more. You know what I'm saying? It just, I guess people got their own different things going on, so that's just what it is, man. But this just to show y'all, man. Little spot, man, when I first started back trapping, man, this was one of the spots where I was, man. Building R right there, man. I popped a little Robert little spot, man. You know what I mean? We out of here for this little spot right here, man. We finna head on down. We're gonna keep this thing moving, man. We're gonna go down the Roosevelt Highway and just go all the way down Roosevelt Highway. Show y'all everything on Roosevelt Highway, man, from you name it, man. Even before they closed English Oaks, you know what I'm saying? I don't know, a lot of y'all may not be familiar with English Oak, man, but you know, a lot of people from College Park, they're familiar with the Roosevelt Highway area, or just know the whole College Park area, period. Then they know about that, you know what I mean? Everything up and down Roosevelt Highway, you know, on down by the train station, all the way back down to going to Fairburn, you know what I'm saying? I got history all the way down to Fairburn, man, you know what I mean? So one thing you can't say about me, man, you can't never tell me I don't know nothing about Atlanta, or I can't represent Atlanta, or you know, it's a lot of stuff I don't know about Atlanta, you know, the things that I can't see or I don't hear, or you know, whatever, if I ain't in a place at a certain time or whatever. But just for us, the history of Atlanta, me being on the south side, the west side, east side, or the north side, I got history everywhere, you know what I'm saying? I done trapped everywhere, you know what I mean? I done pimped everywhere. So that's what it is with me, man. Alright. So look at that right here, world. You see where that sign at right there, Washington Gardens? That's where I stayed at. That's where I started living at like a couple days before I ain't gonna say that. Anyway, check this. This street right here, all the way down this street from the apartments right there, all the way down to the end of this street right here. This ain't even where it stopped at. This is just what y'all see right now. I used to walk down this street every morning to go to work for 4 years straight. Even when I bought me a car, I still used to walk to work sometime because when I was 19, I had got a speeding ticket one time and I was under 21. So they had suspended my license, you know what I'm saying, for a whole year or whatever. So sometimes I used to sneak and drive to work, and then sometimes I just didn't want to take them chances of getting my license, you know, messed up while it was already messed up, you know what I'm saying? Like, well, not having a chance to get them reinstated or whatever. But I used to walk all the way down this street right here to go to work every morning for majority of the whole 4 years I worked at the car auction down there. From all the way up there to all the way down here. You know what I'm saying? You see the church right here? This when me and my baby celebrated New Year's at one time, man. We walked to the church right here. We celebrated New Year's in there one day. You know how you gotta be inside the church before 12 o'clock hit. So then when they start counting down, you'll already be inside the church already, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, this is why I celebrated New Year's at one time with my baby, man, you know what I'm saying? Alright. Okay, world. We about to start filming right now to show y'all how far I used to have to walk to get to work every morning. So y'all gotta make sure y'all be paying attention, alright? And be looking. Alright, we turning out the apartments and we going on down Washington Road. And just look at this, how far this walk is. For a majority of the whole 4 years. You know what I'm saying? Because like I say, they took my license for speeding and I was under 21. You know what I mean? You know how they do it. So this the street I used to have to walk all the way down. I used to leave here every morning about 6 o'clock and be to work at 7 o'clock. So I used to leave here at a a nice little amount of time, so I'd be there on time. You know what I'm saying? Everybody watching? Y'all see this? All the way down this street to the BP. Then I used to cross over the BP and go through the woods right there and cross over the railroad track because we had a shortcut over there. You know what I'm saying? And that's the BP right there. Yeah. So y'all see all that footage right there? This is where I used to walk to. And all them cars y'all see over there, that was a part of the car auction over there. All the cars they used to take over there or whatever. And I was a driver for the car auction at the time. I was working in the recon area. Alright. Y'all seen it. So now we on Roosevelt Highway. We on the way to the Bricks. And the Bricks is Hickory Park. For a lot of people that don't know about the Southside area, you know what I'm saying? So we going down Roosevelt Highway and just giving y'all a little footage, man, as we ride to show y'all what it look like around the area, man. You know what I'm saying? Like the things that done changed and the things that's still the same. You know what I'm saying? A lot of times I used to walk around that whole area, man, just to be, getting where I gotta go, doing whatever I gotta do. And for a lot of y'all that don't know, Red Oak, this where Red Oak was at right here. You know what I'm saying? Matter of fact, I want to drive down there and let y'all see what used to be Red Oak. You know what I mean? If it's, a way that we can get down there. Because it look like they done did something down there now. I haven't been over here in so long, you know what I'm saying? But this, the whole Red Oak area right here, man. Just in case, people who don't really know or don't really know about. Yep. Dang. Can't get down there because they got it blocked off. But that's where Red Oak was. All the way down to the bottom of that street down there. The apartment sat down to the left. You know what I'm saying? So they got it blocked off down there now. As you can see. I wonder what little bro doing, where he just came from. Because I see ain't nothing down there, as you can see. You know what I'm saying? You see what he doing. Jamming on his Walkman or whatever. But yeah. We gonna going back up, man, continue with what we were doing. You know what I'm saying? We got the camera still rolling as we roll. Just so y'all can get all the footage. Okay, now we're going back up the Roosevelt Highway. And this shop right here, this shop, it done been changed like 5 or 6 times. That shop right there here too. They done named them and sold them like, different people here and there, whatever. But that's the railroad track that I was telling y'all about. I done seen like 6 different people get killed on that railroad track getting hit by the train. You know what I'm saying? Then they go to the little plaza right here, where a lot of people come and do laundry and do a lot of stuff, man. A lot of people come get their wings from over there. Then next to the plaza, you got Rayfield. You know what I'm saying? Rayfield, Family Dollar, Domino's. We used to go over there and get our check cash back in the days. They got a Metro store over there now. I remember a couple times I went over there and bought Metro phones for some throwaways. You know what I'm saying? So we at the red light waiting on the light to turn. Then y'all know we got Welcome All Park over here. I don't know if a lot of y'all know about Welcome All Park, but this the area. You know, College Park is the home of Welcome All Park. Don't too many folk from Atlanta really come to College Park to go to Welcome All Park, but everybody from College Park, you know, that's where they come. You know what I'm saying? Because it's a College Park park. Yeah. I'm gonna show y'all where my homeboy got killed there, man. My homeboy was a police. He used to stay in Greater Home when we were younger, but he was in the police academy when we were living in Greater Home. But I never did know what he was doing, man, until one day I seen him in a police car. You know what I'm saying? And that's when I found out he was a police. But he got killed right here at this store right here. Officer Blunt, you know what I'm saying? He got killed in this store right here. And when he got killed, his car rolled down in that ditch right there. And his car was in that ditch for the whole morning to about, I think about 3 hours. And it ended up being a gang-related thing, man. So people killed him, you know, just to get in the gang or whatever. But that was one of my homeboys from Greater Home. I met bro when I was staying in Greater Home, you know what I'm saying? And he ended up being the police, you know. So we on down Roosevelt Highway. This is the church right here. Before you turn in Hickory Park, this is the church right here. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, but a lot of people went to that church right there. And then, yeah, as you see, that's the church. And then they go to Lano Road. You know what I'm saying? So when you just go around the curve right here, if you didn't have a car that was legit, if you was riding dirty, it was best to get all the work out the car. Or if you had somebody driving with you that had license in the car before y'all get around the curve, go ahead and change seats, you know what I'm saying? Because they banged me up one time at the gate right here. And I got barred from the apartment for getting caught with a pistol, you know what I'm saying? And the reason why they barred me because my name wasn't on the lease at the time. My homegirl had got the spot for us and she had got it on her name. And my name went on the lease. You see the sign, Hickory Park. So this is the bricks, you know what I'm saying? And this will, I'm gonna break everything down to y'all. You know what I'm saying? Let y'all know what was going on, how everything happened, and what led to me being out here. You know what I'm saying? After I got jammed up for that pimping. You know, when I got caught for that pimping, basically, I had left everything I had and just started all the way over. You know what I'm saying? Because I just felt like that was bad luck. You know what I mean? You know, like once you go to jail, sometimes you can just have that bad luck, man, and you just always end up going back to jail. You know what I mean? And so that was my situation was kind of like, you know what I mean? After I caught that right there, when they hit me for the pimping, and then they took the work and the guns and the money, you know, they end up just hitting me with a little fine. And this is where I end up moving to after all that happened, Hickory Park. And this was my first studio, well, my third studio. This is where my third studio was at. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, we live in Hickory Park. And I'm finna set up shop and give y'all a little history of everything about Hickory Park that was going on when I was out here. When I was out here trapping out here and when I was out here doing music, you know what I mean? This how it always had, well, there was always crunk out here back in the day. And you see where they sitting at? That's where I used to always be at, you know what I mean? And as you can see, they still doing the same thing. They still selling weed. Trying to stop every car that come in, not knowing who's driving the car, what, you know what I mean? But this how it always have been. You know what I'm saying? So right here where you see everybody sitting at, this is where I stayed at, right here in this building right here. So I'm gonna get back at y'all in a minute. I'm finna stop and set up shop, and I'll be right back with y'all.
Wait a minute, I don't want to be in. should I go this way?
Back way around that way. It's already
Which
recording
way?
already.
Wait now.
Let me just stop you.
Yeah, please. I don't want to be here.
You want to get on? Oh, that's you already on that now because it was already recorded. I keep it.
How y'all doing? Y'all know I just had to say.
Hey, what's happening, bro? This is where Cain, man. We recording live in Hickory Park, man. They're one of the first places, man, where I first started recording music, you know what I mean? Back in 05, 06, before I moved down to Red Oak. Moved to the new spot down in Red Oak. This was, you know, they bought me from my house because I had got caught with the script, you know what I'm saying? Like, second time I had ran the Tri-City, you know. First time they hit me for the pimping. And when they caught me with the pimping, you know, like I said, I had to leave everything what I had and just start over brand new. You know what I'm saying? Now, this is where I came to, after all that right there. Hickory Park, you know what I'm saying? Brick. Like I say, man, this was when I started everything over. This is where I started everything over at, right here in Hickory Park. You know what I'm saying? 2005, 2006, 2007. Those were my years out here, you know what I'm saying, in Hickory Park. Like I say, man, this was, I started my studio back up. And rest in peace to my boy Speedy, man. A lot of people don't know Speedy, but Speedy was from East Lake, man. Speedy used to come out here and chop it up with me, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, it's it. Hickory Park. You already know. Alright, y'all. Y'all see the bus stop right here? When I wrecked my truck one day, man, we was working one day. We had left the club, me, Val, and a couple of my homegirls. We had been working like all day, all night, you know what I'm saying? So one night we had got finished working, it was about 4 o'clock in the morning. We had went to the hood, we had went to Moreland. I stayed on him, but you know I always been in the city or whatever. We went to Moreland and went and ate at Crystal. So we were leaving Crystals on the way back to Hickory Park. Everybody had about a whole ounce of powder in the car. You know what I'm saying? Left for everything that we had sold already. And we done fell asleep on, well, I fell asleep. They was already asleep in the truck. And I was the only one still woke. And man, I was so full, bro, you know what I'm saying? That food hadn't hit me. And I had done dozed, I was driving. We was on 85 South coming back to College Park. Like I said, they was already asleep. They was asleep. Everybody in the second sleep was asleep. The third sleep, all them, they was asleep or whatever. So I was the only one woke. So I had done dozed out, man. I had put all the dope. I had the dope in the envelope, you know what I'm saying? What's up, big bro? I had the dope in the envelope, you know what I'm saying? And I had the envelope over the sun visor in the truck. So when I fell asleep in the truck, went over to the left and hit the wall. We bounced off the wall. When it hit the wall again, bounced off the wall. When it hit the wall again, and then all the dope and everything fell down. The truck got smashed, you know what I'm saying? We got floods and radiators. We got all type of stuff just flying up in the air, you know what I'm saying? So the first thing came to my mind was to get the dope, man. So when the police come, they won't be trying to search for no dope and find no dope, then we all go to jail, whatever. Anyway, long story short, after the truck got towed, the truck stayed in the shop about 2 weeks. So for them 2 weeks, we used to have to catch the motor bus, the train. So we used to catch the bus right there, that bus stop right there on the lane on Roosevelt Highway. Now I might have about $5,000 worth of dope in my pocket on the way down to the trap downtown, catching the bus from College Park all the way to downtown to go trap. So that's why we used to catch the bus right there, that bus stop right there across the street, you know what I'm saying? So that was just giving y'all a little more history on what was going on in my life then, you know what I mean? Alright. Right now, we on Roosevelt Highway, Red Oak, down by the fire station, and the old Wingrove Apartments, man. In Wingrove, I got a lot of history down here when it was Wingrove, but it's not Wingrove no more, because I'm finna give y'all some footage and let y'all see what they doing to it now. This what used to be Wingrove back in the early 2000s. You know what I'm saying? This is how Wingrove used to look. The buildings all look the same, But as you can see, they done gutted everything out, you know what I'm saying? And everything else around the area still look the same. And my days in Wingrove, you know my homeboy Wayne stayed down here. This where I met the little African girl I was dealing with. You know what I'm saying? I met her, and this is where she stayed at. But you see they got private property, so I can't really go in there. But I'm just giving y'all footage of what Wingrove used to look like, man. It looked the same, but it just all gutted up, and I guess they trying to get everything back together now. Alright. You know, the Texaco's still up here. Everything else pretty much look the same. You know what I'm saying? All that's still right there. And the railroad track still across the street. They go all the way down Roosevelt Highway to Fairburn. So all that right there still the same. Ain't nothing changed about that right there, as y'all can see. Like I say, man, it's a lot of stuff about College Park that people that's not from College Park or people that's not from Atlanta or either Georgia, period, that they don't know because they only know what they hear in the rap songs. And the rappers, they talk about College Park, but like I say, they don't just go into details or break down details or really just show, you know, something about College Park that really just let people know about College Park. And that's what I'm doing. That's what all these documentaries is about. You know, it ain't just about my life, you know, things that happen in my life. It's about other people and other places and other things too, you know what I'm saying, that I know about. People that I done been around, you know, places that I done been around, and, you know, just a whole lot of stuff in general. So that's what this whole documentary is about right here, man. Life after Cain, life after East Atlanta and East Lake, you know what I mean? A lot of stuff that went on after East Atlanta and East Lake. Alright. Hey man, I want to welcome everybody to Winkle Park, College Park, Georgia. This is one of the main parks and recreation centers that everybody from the College Park area, the Southside area, this is where they do a lot of celebrations at, you know. A lot of cookouts go on at that pavilion right there. But you can see they got the basketball court, the recreation center, places for the kids and everybody to play at. Man, I can't, you know, they got Welcome All Day. Other than Welcome All Day, man, it ain't not one event that don't go on out here, man. I'm talking about every cookout, every family barbecue or whatever the situation is, man. This where a lot of stuff go on there right here. Welcome All Park, bro. College Park, Georgia. You know what I'm saying? This one of the biggest parks in Georgia that people prefer to have events at. It's peaceful, it's quiet, you know what I'm saying? It's like another Grant Park, except it don't have a zoo. You know what I'm saying? You know Grant Park, we got Zoo Atlanta, down in Atlanta, you know what I'm saying? But this College Park, Welcome All Park, you know what I'm saying? As you can see, good footage, you know what I'm talking about? So we ain't gonna tour around the whole park, but I'm just giving y'all, you know, previews and details of things that go on in Welcome All Park, you know, giving y'all a little footage of the park itself. A lot going on out here, man. This is where a lot of people come just to have a peace of mind, bro. Whether they come out here, they want to smoke by themselves, they want to drink by themselves in the shade. You know what I'm saying? Every park is a good place to do it at. So that's what it is, man. You know what I mean? Welcome All Park, College Park, Georgia. 1. Rolling on down Roosevelt Highway. This where y'all will see the first studio, real studio that I ever recorded in, and that was with Get Some Entertainment back in 2002, 2003, somewhere up in there. This was up under the bridge right here, down by the railroad track. That's where they found Tobias dead at, man. Somebody killed Tobias, and that's where they dumped Tobias' body at down there. You know what I'm saying? Tobias was a dude from College Park. He got into a little situation or whatever. That's the old English Oaks. That's where I stayed at once upon a time. English Oaks, me and my sister, Tasha. We stayed right there back in the days when it was up and running. So we finna pull up in Green Spring, and I'm gonna give y'all my little history in Green Spring right here. Alright. What's up, Dad? What's going on? See how quiet and peaceful the apartments is? Just giving y'all a little footage, man, of how the apartments look. These ain't Green Spring. This is where I used to serve my little people them out here. Come out here and kick with them boys for a little while. Get a little money, you know what I mean? It done got a little quiet out here compared to how it used to be back in the days. You know what I'm saying? Giving y'all a little footage. Let y'all see how that thing look. It still look the same. It still look the same. Just ain't nobody out here right now. You know what I'm saying? That's about it. See, you got the cut back there still. See how they look down there. Yep. So now we're gonna turn that thing on over to Green Spring. Let y'all check that thing out. You know what I'm saying? It's another hot day in Georgia. Atlanta, as we call it. Yeah. See? That's it. Giving y'all one more preview of the apartments before we get up out of here. You know what I'm saying? On over to Green Spring as we go. Man, that's a lot of money to be made over here, man. Anybody with a hustle game and know how to get money, and you can come anywhere and get money, this is a good place to come. You know what I'm saying? Because it's low key. And you see this front building right here? This is where my folks stay at. These the 1-bedroom parts up here. But everything back here, these are the townhouses. And then the 1-bedroom part is real quiet. And it's before, you know, if you have a whatever you want to do, they can come right in and then turn in right here. They going straight to wherever you want them to go. Instead of going to the back side where everybody and everybody can see what's going on. You know what I mean? See, it's a way to do everything. You just got to know how to do it. You got to come up with a plan. You know what I'm saying? Like Green Spring right here. I used to work out of Green Spring. And to this girl whose house I used to be posted up at. You know, I was still staying on Moreland. And it was at a time when I think my license was suspended. So I couldn't drive my own cars or whatever. And I had just got out of jail on a case. I hadn't caught a dope case or whatever. I hadn't caught that dope case. And I had like 4 open dope cases, you know what I'm saying? So I was kicking it with this girl out here. And I used to have her come pick me up. And this particular time, the police had took my phones. I had on 2 phones. And the police had took both of my phones or whatever. And so by them taking my phones, I had lost all my phone numbers and all my connects or whatever. So I was trying to get all my phone numbers back. So I was going through all my old phone records. And I had all my stuff in a little Gucci bag. And I had left my Gucci bag at her apartment or whatever. And I had went home one day. And before I can get back to her house, I had called her, you know, just to check in and see what was going on. She gonna answer the phone and tell me. She said, I Googled you. And she said, I see you been in jail for drugs. I said, you Google me and you see I've been in jail for drugs. She was saying, yeah. And she said, your name ain't Charlie Cain. You told me your name was Charlie Cain. I said, what? You Google me and you found out my name ain't Charlie Cain. And so on and so on. Because at that time, I ain't know you can Google people and find out their information or whatever until she did that to me. And so when she did that to me, I simply found me and got me a ride over here, brother. Picked up my bag. I got dropped off. I got all my bags. I told my homeboy to come pick me up. He told me to get him about 30 minutes, but I couldn't wait 30 minutes. So I walked off over here with about 5 bags on my shoulders. And I walked to Old National, and I got me a hotel room on Old National till the next day. And after that time right there, that was her last time seeing me. Well, you know, we don't play the police games, you know what I mean? Alright.
Really?
What to do, real? This your boy Cain. Come on, China.
How y'all doing?
Come on.
I do it again. Yeah. Well, you edit that out.
Yeah, I'm gonna just start it all the way over. I'm gonna start it all the way over. Try not, don't bump it this time, though.
No, I'm sorry, sir.
What up, everybody? This your boy Cain, man. We still live in College Park, still working on the documentary. I got my folks China, man. She wanna get on here.
How y'all doing? As y'all can see, I ain't ready, but y'all see I'm about this shit. Anybody that see this video know we rock that shit. So what kind of question you want to ask a Playboy? Because I ain't from here. I'm from College Park Projects.
Man, whatever you want to say, man, just let them know. Like, basically, like, I guess anything about the old days of College Park Project to the new days.
What you want to know? Like, how we rock it? You want to know about the hood? You want to know about what we need to do to get up out this projects? I'm saying, you tell me. I'm asking you what you want to know about.
Whatever you feel comfortable talking about. How you want to get up out the hood? How you like it in the hood? How you living in the hood?
I ain't gotta want to get up out the hood because I ain't in the hood. I just got a couple of spots in the hood. Yeah.
That's what I'm talking about. Okay.
So let's get it. So you asked the question, sir.
So what you got going on in one of your spots in the hood?
Nothing.
Not nothing.
Not nothing. It ain't nothing. They ain't giving you nothing to make nothing.
Yeah.
But we ain't gonna make ourselves seem like, oh, we just depressed and keep looking for them 40 acres and ain't gonna get it in the mule.
Yeah.
Like, we just gotta make it about ourselves, positivity, love. If we don't get it, who the hell gonna get it for us? Like, let that be 100. Why the fuck would you rob your man that dough when you can go hit the bank and don't worry about nobody looking for you? I mean, common sense. But this, What you want to add me? Now, how you want to get? You want to get raw?
Yeah, man, that's something you get raw. Because everything on him about pimping, horn, selling dope, robbing, stealing car. And that's what it's about, you know what I mean? So if you want to get it raw or you want to just keep it plain and simple, that's how you feel.
Well, see, look at me. Do I look? I mean, I am a project of what I was brought up to. It is what it is.
Yeah.
We get it. You do your thing, but this is what I say. This is the message I'm gonna get. I'm gonna give it to the positive young black women, and I'm gonna give it to the positive young black brothers and the OGs and the queens. Why the fuck you think they scared of us? Why they scared of us? Why they building more jails than anything? Because if you put that shit, why? Hold on, let me just break it out. Why can Chinese people live with 10 in a motherfucking house and black people can't do that? You hear me?
Yeah.
But you can't even put 2 black women and a man in the house because they envy. Because they scared of what we got. Look at us. They trying to be us. First they wanted to be skinny. Okay. We took that for a long time. Now they getting jets. I ain't got no adjustment. And I'm 37. Get your life. This shit right. Even though my hair ain't fit. And hold up. Let's pull it up.
I'm finna get a little preview of your body. Show you about it. What you got going on, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Keep in mind, you supposed to dye your hair, do all of it. What? And then your eyes, they green. Well, it depends on, well, I'm feeling nice right now, so they should be like a chestnut hazel with a little green. And then my ancestors gave me this, like, fuck this shit. Y'all want to get money? Well, let's talk about the pimping. And the pimping, see, I was brought up with brothers, right? I was born in 79, 80. Let's just say that. So I was brought up with brothers. Now, 6 brothers, let's be exact. If we added up 6 brothers and 1 chick. So I never looked for love outside because I knew what it was. Okay, my brothers them come home, how they treat these hoes. Look, these hoes we don't want, do what we do. But it's chicks out there that we love, and this what we do. Well, so then with the creation of that, and you got a baby sister, this is what you get. Who mad? But at the end of the day, you gotta have book knowledge with street knowledge. I don't give a fuck what they tell you. I don't give a fuck what they tell you. If you want to survive in this world right now, you gotta have the both of them. Street, book. Well, let me do a little bit better. 3 of them. Street, book, and you gotta have sense. You gotta have sense because if you don't have sense, you can go astray. Now, let's get in the dough game. Ha. Hood shit. I might don't look like I might look so cute. Run my name. Pull it up. Google. 3 shots right there. Right there.
You gotta
right
stand back so they can see. Stand back so they can see.
Right here. Shot. Bullet. See it. Right there. In there. In there. Bullet. Right there. Bullet. Right there. I look cute. It look like I ain't about that life. But it's different. And it's crazy when your own people set you up. See, that's the crazy shit in this shit that they don't want to tell you. They don't want to tell you your homeboy can be plotting on your whole goddamn family. They don't want to tell you that. But then they say snitching. What is snitching? It's snitching that you shoot my brother and I don't tell you. Oh, but it's better for the white man to say it's snitching and let the black people think snitching is not good. Because guess what? My brother can come kill you motherfuckers who shot me. Get your life. Because at the end of the day, is what you got? What you got? You got to want to do this. You got to be about this. About what though? What is you really about? Even the gang thing, I ain't never been into that shit. I ain't never been into the gang thing for what? Cause I don't understand the different colors, and no disrespect to none of the game players out there. I ain't never understood that. I ain't never know it was a color to separate. I just feel like we all got damn poor and we all gotta come up out this thing. That's just how I feel about it. But let me just give y'all a little something on how I feel about it. Society's so corrupt, got me mentally stuck, then that's for real. If you grew up in the ghetto, you know exactly how I feel. Cause times are hard, the police and all the niggas are breaking the law. Woo! I mean, I'm just saying. That's how y'all want it. I mean, I could be whatever y'all want me to be. I'm gonna need you to edit some of this shit out though, right? But I'm out here with my man. He came out here, he doing his thing, man. He trying to see what's going on. He doing his thing. Y'all support this shit. If you don't like it, now we like the haters. I'm gonna say to you.
Yeah.
Look, cause now this my biggest fan right here. I'm his biggest fan. We like the haters. So y'all say slick shit. Say what y'all feel, but don't be disrespectful. Look at my eyes. Side eye emoji. Side eye emoji 2 times. Side eye emoji. Don't be disrespectful. If you like it, you like it. If you don't like it. But this just coming from a real lady. Like, ladies, we gotta get up on our shit. We gotta stop. See, can I get deep?
Yeah, that's on you.
See, we gotta stop
It's a
saying.
documentary, man.
We gotta stop saying, I don't need no man. I don't need no. That's what the white man wanted you to say. You ain't need no man. He wanted to feminize the man that we have. Do you see in Egypt? I'm getting deep. Y'all might want to change the channel. Y'all might want to stay tuned. Why you think it look like the nose of the Egypt statues are not supposed to be there because they black? Why the fuck is the white people trying to get lip injection, booty injection, and black people, y'all falling for that shit? Look at this shit. Woo, come on with that cornbread shit. On with it. So, really? And then my brothers, I say to y'all, like, come on. Like, back in the day when they had Martin Luther King marches and Farrakhan marches, whatever you believe in, guys weren't wearing their pants sad below. Just if you just stop and think about that sagging shit, what the fuck do y'all niggas think that really mean? Oh, you think it mean gangster? Nigga, you exposing your ass. What are y'all looking at us as when we got on tight jeans? Y'all looking at our ass. Man, 100. I mean, y'all might don't like this shit, but still look at it. Even if you don't like it, you can skip past my part. Color part CP. Represent. Tie-dye. And the brother that behind the cameraman, y'all need to rock with him because it ain't too many people that come out here in the hood and do these kind of documentaries. It ain't too many niggas in the hood that come out and just, well, let me buy this equipment and do this for myself. This brother out here by himself, anything can pop out. But guess what? When people fuck with him, look at my eye, they fuck with him. Now,
And y'all just heard it. A lot of knowledge, a lot of wisdom, you know what I'm saying? Documentary, life after East Lake, East Atlanta, you know what I'm saying? This is what we on right now. So, we just chopped it up with y'all real quick for a few minutes. Time to shut it down. Keep moving to the next beat, you know what I mean?
follow my boy. Follow my boy at what?
They already know what's going on.
What
Cain Records. Google that. You know what I mean?
You don't know about the Google, nigga. We out.
Alright.
You gotta edit out of it.
What's up, real? This is the building where our very first studio and the very first studio, real studio, or whatever you want to call it, that I ever recorded at. My first, like, I want to say my whole album or two albums with Get Some Entertainment. This is where the studio was located at, off of Roosevelt Highway, College Park, Georgia. 2002, 2003, and I want to say the group kind of split up in like 2004-ish, on account of whatever the reason was. I don't know what the reason was, but the group kind of just fell all the way apart, you know, after 2004. After we had made 2 albums, 2 hot albums, matter of fact, man, you know. There was the first group that I was with that had people from all over the state, man. We had people from Jamaica, people from New York. I was from Atlanta, people from all kind of places, man. Just everywhere. So you know the music was jamming. It just fell apart. Some went right. You know what I mean? But right there, door A1, that's where the studio was. And right now to this day, it's still a studio. I guess it's just closed right now. And I don't know who got it right now. But a lot of this stuff up here, man, time for it to get redone. You know. But just giving y'all a little sight of the surrounding area. Alright. English Oaks. This is where I used to stay at once upon a time, me and my sister Tasha. Back in the early, the millennium, you know. No, I think it was back in the 90s. But you can see where it is now. They done closed it down. I guess they remodeling it. See, they digging holes in the ground. It's the old English Oak, man. And one thing about English Oaks, different from everywhere else I stayed at. Everywhere else I stayed at, I knew everybody that stayed wherever I stayed at, from the apartments to the houses. I knew everybody. But in English Oak, man, I didn't know not one person. Man, look at this, man. Do you see this? This is what it looked like now. English Oaks. But I guarantee you, by the time they bring that thing back, that thing probably gonna be funky by the time they bring it back. You know what I'm saying? That's the building I stayed in right there. Yeah. Yeah, that thing gonna be nice when they get through with it, boy. I can already tell. I stayed in that building right there. The 4th door from the bottom right there. I stayed in the 4th door right there. But you can look at it and tell they're gonna be nice when they get done with it. Okay, this English Oaks, everybody, for the people who late tuning in. Giving y'all a preview. Footage of the history of English Oaks. Alright. Well, this is it, y'all. Buffington Road, Old Fairburn Road, Atlanta Auto Auction. This is where I worked at for 4 years while I was on probation. Felony probation. And this how I had to get my money. I had to have me a job. So this is where I worked at. Atlanta Auto Auction. Manheim, that's who we're owned by. Trying to go down and get y'all some footage on the inside. Shout out to Valerie Obi, man. That was my people, man. A lot of my people, man. I made a lot of friends here when I was working here for them 4 years, I had a lot of friends. I had a lot of enemies too. A lot of people that I wanted to set on fire because I couldn't carry no guns at the time. So I wanted to set them on fire. You know what I'm saying? But I ain't do it because I didn't want to go back to jail. Even though I did go back to jail one time up here, they came and locked me up one time. I was up here working, and they had violated my probation for something. But it wasn't my fault, so they ended up releasing me and letting me go. But I got locked up here one time. They came up here and picked me up. You know what I'm saying? Like, out of them 18 times I got locked up, really none of them wasn't my fault, because really the police was just hating on me. It wasn't nothing that I was doing, you know what I'm saying, like causing myself to get in trouble. Even though I did carry guns, sell dope, pimp, it wasn't like I was just throwing myself to the police telling them what I was doing. It was always the police somewhere harassing me, you know, watching me, trying to see what I got going on, stuff like that. It wasn't never like because I was going somewhere getting myself in trouble. It was always that the police came to me with the trouble, and I always end up going to jail, you know what I mean? Alright. Yeah. We live at the new Chevron, man. This the new Chevron, across the street from the new apartments. All this stuff up here, man, probably about, it's a couple years old now, man, you know what I mean? But a lot of folk who don't know the history of College Park, they may not know nothing about the area right here, you know what I'm saying? So they're just giving y'all a little shout out. I mean a little footage of what's up here now. You know what I'm saying? You know they got the club up here too, where everybody be at. You know what I'm saying? Getting it in, enjoying their life, partying, smoking, drinking, catching, whatever, you know, whatever they date, men, women, whatever it is they want to do. This way it go down at. You know what I'm saying? So this just giving y'all a little footage of what it is and what it do, man. You know what I mean? Got the players on here. All this brand new, like it ain't brand new now. That's a couple years old now. Then you know they got the apartments over there. The apartments ain't that old, but they a couple years old, you know what I'm saying? So I was just giving y'all a little footage of what's in the plaza now. You know what I'm saying?